Okay, so we're going now.
I'm not ready.
Zack Snyder, I don't know much about his Justice League, but boy do I love his hot dogs.
Snyder's Meats.
A little bit of Canadian humor for you folks. Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast. This is the legit episode 50. Last week I had that was an oops on
Jump the
mine.
gun.
Yeah, I got too excited. Well, because it's actually only episode 40. Last week was actually only episode 48 because I didn't number the Christmas episode. And then there's the lost episode, which is episode 25, I think, where you were like, "Dog, this isn't funny."
I was mad that day.
You're mad. You're not a broadcasting professional like me who puts his life aside.
Yeah, I can't see past the
just to
brotherly hate
for the stage as a performer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sports Distraction Podcast. Like I said, episode fucking 50. Do us a favor to celebrate episode 50. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Follow on Spotify if you're not an Apple user. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100. Subscribe to the YouTube. Video content coming? Never. It's just going to always be...
You're not a fucking idiot. Subscribe. Like, come on.
Don't insult them.
Don't insult them. Like, how do
Some
you not
people-
know to do that?
Well,
Do it.
That's like...
Do the thing that's free.
I'm trying to think of a YouTube channel that I was just a huge fan of that I just didn't subscribe to for a long time. But I can't think of any.
Yeah, of course you subscribed. You're intelligent.
I'm a millennial. No, I'm a Zoomer. Sorry.
God.
A big reveal earlier was that you have TikTok and I do not.
Yeah, I downloaded it. It's fun to just go through for like 3 hours and keep scrolling, keep flipping through the little 15-second to 25-second things.
It's 3 hours, but then you look down, it's actually been 18 hours.
It's like, oh,
because it just kills time so quickly. Well, my thing is, I think my girlfriend is afraid I'll be radicalized by teenagers.
You can't, like, it's like, whatever it's called.
It curates itself.
It curates to you, right? So
Yeah.
whatever you start following or liking or whatever, then it's like, oh, okay, we know what he likes. We'll keep showing him stuff like that.
This guy really loves sexy teens.
That's exactly it. I like women with nice butts.
Well, I was gonna just reveal my idea for a TikTok account, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just make that account and post on it.
You can't take it.
This is under intellectual property law. You cannot steal my but no. So
Come
look
on.
out for.
Please don't steal this idea.
Look out for my
on.
TikTok account coming in the near future. But it's been pretty slow in basketball. We're kind of hitting that spot where it's just like kind of a drag to the playoffs kind of thing.
Well, you know what? At least the Raptors are going to be in 10th place. They're going to play whoever. How does it work? Person in 10th plays a person in 8th?
So it's 7 and 8 play together. 7 and 8 play one another. And then
oh, really?
Yeah. So what did it? Because
What?
7 and 8 are like basically like a double elimination. So or whatever I don't know if double elimination is the right term, but so 7 and 8 play. The loser of 7 and 8 plays the winner of 9-10. So the loser of 9-10 is just out.
Right.
And then the winner of 9-7 or 8 is the 8. And then the winner of 7-8 is the 7. And then from there it's like the 1-8, 7-2. Like the
normal. Then it just gets reseeded normally.
Yeah. So
that's nuts.
So as it would stand, I think we'd have to beat the Bulls?
No, the Bulls are out.
Bulls are below 10th.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I'll get on the Score app, he says.
Yeah?
How about instead I just go to the official NBA app? So right now we would play the Pacers then the loser of the Heat Hornets series. But
right.
Do you think we could
we could beat the Pacers, man?
We could beat the Pacers, but for what? So we can get fucking rinsed by the Heat in the second playing game?
We get rinsed by probably the Heat, yeah.
We somehow beat the Heat and then we just get fucking swept by the Nets or the Sixers or the Bucks.
The Sixers, yeah.
But
Embiid is looking pretty good.
Embiid is wait until Ben Simmons finds out he's not even the best defensive player on his team. He thinks he should be defensive player of the year. He's not even.
Oh, who had it? Crap, I can't remember who had it, but someone had like 23 rebounds or something.
Isaiah Stewart for the Detroit Pistons.
Wasn't
I
that?
think. Rebound rookie. What's that guy? The big motherfucker for the Thunder had a Dennis Rodman-esque game where he had like 20 and 25 or something.
Really?
People, imagine if there was a guy 1/4 of as good as that at rebounding on the Raptors.
Yeah, it was Rudy Gobert actually.
Rudy
Gobert, 23 rebounds.
Ooh, Monsieur Gobert. Monsieur Gobert.
Do you think French?
Do you think they love him back home, Rudy?
No.
They just don't give a fuck whatsoever.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Eh?
We just care about fashion and starting work at 10 a.m. and
oh man, what a dream.
Okay, France has 2 months paid vacation a year.
Wow.
We get 2 weeks if we can somehow get a good enough job.
2 weeks. 2 months seems a bit much, doesn't it?
Why? Why is that too much?
'Cause
I want to work. Yeah. Oh, the fucking peasant is singing "Washing the King's Feet" here. Oh yeah.
oh god, the I want to work really got me.
It's like why?
I want to go.
I want to work hard.
Woo!
You're a loser if that's the case.
Robbing the deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Do.
Oh fuck.
Ugh.
Well, it's like
was
this
really
guy.
good.
This guy at my work. We start at 6:30, day shift. Guy at my work will get there at 5:20 and just sit in his car and wait.
Too early, buddy.
Hey man, you're a loser, dude. I saw this thing on Twitter that's like, I don't know if it was like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle something. It's like, we value workers that show up early and leave late because they love the company. It's like, yeah, where I work, we call those people losers.
You should get a life. What? Like either switch your sleeping,
Yeah.
so it's different, or figure out like some sort of extra thing to do in your day that takes like half an hour.
Yeah, stop going to bed at 7:30 so
Like,
you're up at
why?
4. Well, it's like
so early. You're waiting.
I've never been. I guess like he's like an older guy, but so it could just be like some like just running the clock, waiting to die. Basically, it's like I'm young, so I've never in my life been like, yeah, I guess I'll just go to work.
Yeah, it's. Well, calculate how much time in a week is that guy wasting.
Hour and 10 minutes, so 5 hours. 5 hours, so about 6 hours a week just waiting outside of work.
Blowing 6 hours a week away into the dust.
On nothing.
Sitting in your car.
At least when I'm like, if I'm on my phone for an hour, at least I'm like consuming content, doing something. I'm not just sitting listening to the fucking radio. Listening to the shock jockeys doing the end of he listens to the turnover from the overnight drive to the morning show. Like that's how early he's there. All right, we're gonna hand it over to.
I like listening to my stew and beef or whatever the fuck is.
Yeah, I like listening to Magoo in the morning.
So yeah, I can't grasp my head around that one, but whatever.
I suppose we just have too much to live for to be doing that.
Well, do I enjoy life too much? Like, well, what is the difference here?
Am I too happy? Yeah, but yeah, the NBA's also been kind of upsetting lately too, because it's just like fucking injury after injury and just like nothing. It's no redeem. Like it's like you say, it's just in that fucking drag before the playoffs, where like everything is pretty much. Well, everything's pretty much seeded, and like a lot of teams are resting their best guys because they're like, okay, we're just on fucking autopilot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just getting the.
I even felt that way with hockey because I looked at him like, this ain't moving.
Yeah.
But then, my team Montreal has been sucking so badly that it's become interesting again.
I feel like with the NBA, it's like good teams are pretty much set in being good, even if like for example you do have an injury like Giannis going out or
they didn't drop in their quality of play.
Well, they're still third. Yeah. I guess the teams like that have like 3 good guys though.
exactly.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
Drew and Chris Middleton can pick up the slack.
Saw a hilarious thing like, I can't remember if Shaq. I can't remember which one said which, but Shaq or Chuck said like, you know what, Atlanta Hawks, they're only like 2 guys away from being like a contender, and the other one was like, yeah, fucking LeBron and
AD.
Davis.
Yeah, LeBron and AD. Yeah, Chuck said LeBron and AD. I like honestly,
Hilarious.
I don't mind the Hawks, but Trae Young he plays with no honor whatsoever.
No, what do you mean?
He just does that bullshit where he gets fouled.
Oh, right.
It's like you're not like. At least when Harden does, it's like, damn, Harden's cool. I like Harden. Yeah, he just plays. You're not cool enough to be exploiting the rules yet. Like Chris Paul, like he does that shit where he holds the ball low, waits for someone to go to hand check, and then just swings his arm up like he's about to shoot and gets the foul. So
I can't stand that.
runs his
yeah.
arms into. Well, it's like, but he's like a veteran, and he's like, yeah, I know how to work into the rules. Trae Young's just like, what the fuck is that? What? I don't know how how's he sound.
I don't know. Probably different than I think. I think he sounds like a little like raspy weasel character, but he probably just has like a black guy's voice.
He's a normal guy. Oh, what the hell? He sounds like that in my mind.
Like a cartoon.
He sounds like a cartoon bulldog.
Yeah.
He just hey, what's up? Oh,
I'm Trae Young. Okay.
Never mind.
That's not what I expected.
Trey, so happy to have you on the show. What the fuck is going on with your hair, man?
Is it curly? Is it straight? What is it?
You ever gonna get that sorted out? Shave it. Who cares?
Have like a skin like Bic,
Yeah.
like razor,
bald. That's always shocking when a young guy is bald, though.
Just like, does that guy have cancer? What's wrong with this guy?
What's a single I can't think of a single young player who's bald. You know what I mean? 'Cause Trae Young's what, 20?
Oh yeah, I think it's just more like your 40+ club.
Yeah. Not even like over 30. I think Taj Gibson's bald.
Was Jordan bald?
Was Jordan what? Oh, like at that time?
Yeah, didn't he have like a shave right to the bottom head?
No, he didn't have like a little bit of hair. I'm just thinking that one Bulls promo photo where he has a bit of hair and he has the towel around his neck. He has a bit of hair.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I think it's just being young.
Right, yeah.
So imagine if I was 17 entering the NBA, I'd look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
So like a scene haircut, straightened hair, going into the NBA. Just getting eaten alive by the
by
everybody.
Media,
no, just
all kinds.
Teammates, everybody. Yeah.
But that builds character. You'd have a lot of character from being ribbed out constantly.
I think that's definitely like a hockey mindset thing. Where it's like, oh yeah, we just we piss on you and push you down in the shower and we all whip you and fucking.
But you know what? You'll be better for it.
But it's 'cause you're our friend, you fucking stupid loser. Fuck you.
Kicking him.
No one talk to this guy.
Don't even look at this guy. Don't make eye contact with him, all right? He's nothing. He's a garbage person.
Well, 'cause there's this thing they call the trash bag treatment in hockey, where if you get demoted to the AHL while you're on a road trip, they just leave you wherever you are.
And you just drive or whatever?
And no, you just figure it out. See ya. They just leave you.
What?
They just leave you and your luggage somewhere.
But I have to.
Yeah.
You gotta help me though. I'm really young and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, welcome to the league, you fucking loser, and then they drive away.
But then, don't you see more so than that? Like
45 millionaires leave.
Like the young guy will like live with one of the older guys.
Yeah, but that's not during. They're not at work when they're at home. They're not
what?
like, that's their living arrangements. They're not like with the team when they're at home. You think it just never stops? You just fucking roast like, oh, do you think they do that when they live together? Oh no, of course not.
No, I'm talking about. I don't think that happens that much. I think it's more the mentality of, okay, you're part of our team now.
That's because you've been
togetherness
manipulated by hockey culture.
I think you've been manipulated by it.
No, I've transcended it. I've left it.
I'm just an orb of light.
I'm orb of light, and I'm like you like kind of zoom in on it, and like the brightness clears, and you see it's just a basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause I don't like. Cause I grew up with hockey guys, and they're all fucking stupid like they suck. But
Yeah, how many of them are in the NHL right now?
17 of them.
Bullshit.
I was the only one of my friends who didn't make it in the NHL.
In retrospect, I wish I would have tried.
No.
Given 17 of 17 are in the NHL now.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
I don't know. Like if honestly, I have such a dislike for hockey. I think if they're like, yeah, we'll sign you to like the league minimum, which is what $700,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'd probably turn it down. I don't give a fuck.
$700,000. We're just talking about earlier how 200,000 would be like mind-blowingly insane.
$700,000 to be on a hockey team. It's like no, there's not enough money in the world you could give me to interact with those people.
All right, so you're gonna give me your McDavid jersey then,
Okay.
since you hate hockey, apparently.
You can have my McDavid, my Nugent Hopkins, but you cannot have my Charlestown Chiefs Hansen jersey. You cannot have that. That's for my love of movies, not hockey. Actually, I ordered a OG Anunoby jersey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that'll be here sometime. I was thinking about getting you cause
I bought a double XL.
fans of the show, early listeners will remember our battle for a jersey. Whoever has a better record between Montreal Canadiens and Edmonton Oilers. Stricken from the record.
We're not going to do that because then I would have to buy him a jersey and he doesn't even want it. So
File not found. That's good. Yeah, it's gone
whatever.
from. So instead, I'll we'll do it same. Can you stop jostling the cord?
Oh, sorry.
Why? Like even when we're on Zoom, you're doing shit like this. You're acting like a cartoon character. Like you do a thing where like you act like you fall asleep and then you go, huh? Like you're like, oh, just perking up like you're, oh, like a cartoon. Haha. Yeah, I'm actually just talking to you like a person. So.
Am I talking to you like a person, or am I talking to you through a fucking weird laptop screen?
Computer screen, yeah.
That sucks.
It is kind of like, I remember like when COVID first started, like podcasts would talk about that. Like, oh, this sucks. Like the riffs are shit. And I'm like, how different can it really be? But it is massively different.
It's so different.
It sucks. Like the last episode we did in person. Don't tell Doug Ford this, but we're in person again. Don't get the fucking.
You're in my bubble. I'm a single person.
You're not
one guy.
You're not in my bubble though.
What? How am I not in your bubble?
My bubble, the 8 to 12 Puerto Rican, Black, and Latino guys I play pickup with. Everyone that goes to the underground gym I'm part of. My girlfriend, all the people at her underground gym. I'm just kidding.
And then the yeah. Oh well.
No, but I was thinking the same thing. If who has a better record, Montreal v Edmonton? I was gonna get you if you won, the Jimmy Butler two-tone Heat jersey.
Oh fuck me, really?
And then I don't know what jersey. I don't know what jersey I'd get.
I would actually want like a Bucks jersey,
Yeah,
Tim Campo jersey.
I'd have a Yanni.
That green and cream is such a beautiful jersey.
Like, that's the thing. I was thinking about that Heat jersey, like the one that's like pink and blue and meets in the middle. I'm like, this kind of looks like shit.
It looks cool on the court, but I don't think it would look cool to wear it in like just normally
as
like
a guy,
you.
As a 5'10" white guy going to the mall.
How's this look? You look fucking. It's too much, really. It's too much.
That's the shoes were a statement, and now you're just wearing like. You're just inviting
crazy thing.
You're inviting
insane.
people to like roast you.
Yeah, but maybe just send me the bill for the Anunoby jersey because there's no way I think that Montreal is going to overtake Edmonton.
Oh, the Anunoby, it was quite cheap. It was only like $70. So you'd want Giannis?
Then
who would I want? I think because my favorite player is Westbrook, but I don't really want a Wizards jersey. You know.
Jerseys.
We can do this. Who has the best NBA jersey at the moment? Would you say?
In the NBA,
off the top of your head.
I really do like the Bucks one. That's like my favorite color combination.
The green and cream is a good. What do you think of the Raptors' purple and black jerseys?
When I'm watching it on TV, I look at it and it kind of hurts my eyes a little bit because I think like, is that purple? Like, it's like my brain can't comprehend what color I'm looking at.
Your rods and cones are.
It's like,
You don't have to say Montreal and Edmonton's records, but
well, it's not the records. I'm just looking at the point differential,
oh.
which is 5.
Yeah, is that good or bad in hockey? I don't. Just kidding.
It's gonna be hard to overtake in 15 games.
You want to know the secret? Well, you'll probably forget this by the time the season's over. I'll just get you one anyway, and we can each.
And I'll buy you one, and we'll exchange
do
them.
a jersey swap.
Here you go.
At the end of the season.
That was cool.
Just trying to think of who I'd want. Probably just like the black and gold, like Lowry Toronto one.
Yeah, those ones are really nice.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Well, because I feel like there's some like. You're just like a fan of the league. You're obviously a Raptors fan, but you like players and personalities and stuff.
I like players. Like I hate to love Embiid, but I really like Embiid.
Embiid actually gave Toronto a very nice shout out on the low post the other day. He's like, when it comes to defensive teams, Toronto's always got my number. Every time I get the ball, there's 3 guys on me. I don't have a lot of fun playing Toronto. It's like, damn.
Thanks.
Thanks,
man.
Probably the best guy in the league is saying like, this team is the best against me. It's like, damn, that's.
Oh shit, we're good defensively then, I guess.
Thank you, Joel.
But we're not good defensively this year. I don't feel because I feel like we're just disjointed and not.
Yeah,
but I guess with the addition of Gary Trent Jr. that helped.
Gary's helped. Kem Birch has looked very good actually.
And then Anunoby, obviously.
Anunoby's taking a step forward. He's been out a little bit though. And then like just people missing games and stuff, and then like we started the season like 1-10, didn't we?
Playing in Tampa
sucks dick. Mark, I will never go to Tampa, Florida in my entire life.
Probably not. Yeah, me neither. Go to a better city. Like there's so many better like sports cities in the world.
Even in that area.
Yeah.
In Florida, you can go see the Magic and then go to Disney World, or you can go to Miami and do cocaine and have a heart attack.
Go to Miami. Yeah, Miami would be the place to go in Florida for sure.
Where's Jimmy Butler, I would say.
Yeah, but I want to run into a person out here randomly, just like, holy shit, that's him.
Holy shit, Jimmy Fallon is here. There's cocaine all over his face. Hey, what's up? It's like that, not even saying, just laughing. Yeah.
Woo!
But, that would be. It's we kind of mentioned it on the Jamel episode, but it's like running into famous people. Like I don't even.
There's only a few people that I would want to actually talk to, but I don't want to talk to you for like 30 fucking seconds. I want to talk to you for like an hour and a half.
That's like not even like who would your celeb you want to talk to?
I would love to talk to Tom Segura.
Oh, it's like comedians.
I would love to talk to.
I wouldn't really consider him famous though, you know what I mean?
Andrew Santino, another sports guy.
These are absolutely people we will likely talk to in our lifetime.
That would be great.
These are achievable people if we keep growing the podcast that
I would love to do this.
Eventually talk to.
Oh man.
For me, it's like when
that's a dream. It's a dream.
Yeah. Well, like when you say like a famous person, I'm like, oh.
Oh, you want me like an actor or something?
Yeah, that's but actors aren't really famous either. Who's even famous anymore?
Exactly. Who you want me to say? People that I idolize, right?
Allah.
Yes.
I want to speak to Allah.
You're already transcended. You're fucking already talking to him. I'm over here fucking with my dick in my hand.
Me, Allah, and the blue guy and the elephant with 6 arms. We're all watching the afternoon game.
Me.
We're all watching the Pacers Jazz game yesterday afternoon. Donovan Mitchell cleared. I guess we can go through Jamal Murray tore his shit. That's a fucking heartbreaker. But now he has free time to come on the podcast because he's a local boy. Jamal, come on the podcast.
I'm from where you're from.
Come on, Jamal. I'm gonna drive past you. I'm gonna take a picture in front of his house and then DM it to him on Instagram.
Yeah. See? I know where you live.
Do my podcast, and that's all it says.
Do my podcast. Or else.
There's a picture of me with a 2x4 with a nail through it out front of his house.
Pointing your house. I'll kill you.
A picture of me with his mom at like the grocery store or something.
Your move.
Your move, bitch. Excuse me? I'm just kidding. I'm a big fan, actually. But, yeah. Lamarcus Aldridge had to retire because he had a heart issue. That's like because Bosch had to do something similar where you just have like, it's not even like a physical injury. It's just like a problem with like I don't know, just like a basic function of your body.
Oh, it's just like, yeah, you know how the thing it bends?
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't bend. But I need it to bend in order to do. Yeah, it doesn't bend right now though. So
Sorry.
you're gonna have to wait until it starts to bend again. And once it does,
That would be pretty
You be
scary.
in
though,
there.
standing there and your fucking heart starts like irregularly beating.
racing. Yeah.
That'd be scary. So I 100% respect to LaMarcus for that decision.
I actually had something happen to me that happens to you all the time, and it happened to me for the first time ever. I've never had this happen to me before.
Heart palpitations.
Nope. I was sleeping. I woke
Whoa.
up, and I felt like I had a 10-pound meat sausage hanging off the left side of my body.
Whoa, you fell asleep on your arm?
I don't know. I usually fall asleep, but like it's the strangest thing. It's just like,
Nothing.
my arm's dead.
Hello.
My arm doesn't move.
Yeah.
You're just like kind of shaking your body around like an idiot. Like, hello, come back to life.
Usually I have like
Help me.
I have like a dream associated with it.
And then the most pins and needles, like
Yeah,
the most intense cold
deep.
pins and needles
Yeah.
feeling. Like it's so cold.
Usually
You're
I have
just
like
"Ugh."
well, because your arm's just you're like you say, it's essentially dead. There's
no blood to
no
it. You're
blood
like,
in
oh my
your arm."
god, help.
Yeah, it's freaky. But usually, like, I have a dream associated with it. So, like, my arm is like I've slept on it, no blood getting to it, and then I have a dream that a giant fish has my whole arm in its mouth or something, and then I wake up and I just have dead arm. But
Like I told you the one time, a long time ago, I dreamt that I jumped into a hole in the ground that had thistles growing around the entire outside of it. So I jumped into a thistle hole,
mhm.
and I wake up and my cat Zipper is just shredding the shit out of my
Getting you.
legs.
Yeah,
Just attacking the shit out of me. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'll have like stress
Why?
dreams where I'm just like grabbing a cactus and just squeezing it as hard as I can,
Oh, no.
and like I'm experiencing it like it's real. But
I wake up, I'm fine.
I wake up, I'm like, that was random.
I don't need therapy or anything
was-
like that. That would be dumb.
Yeah, I shouldn't like find different employment that doesn't stress me out or make some kind of change to my life where I'm more relaxed. I should.
You can't tell me that your job's stressful? You
No.
fine? Okay. good.
My job actually, I
the
remember I used to be like, oh, give me a job where all I gotta do is a simple task for 8 hours. I'll do that job. No, I need.
It sucks.
It's the other way where it's anti-stressful. It's like I go home and I'm like irritated because I'm like I just did fucking nothing for 9 hours.
yeah.
It's like you go home and you're like I just like, wasted my I'm not saying it like it's like kind of like an unsympathetic like problem to have because some people are just like busting their ass at work all day. You know what I mean? Then
Right.
to go to be like, ugh, I didn't do anything at work today. It sucked.
Well,
It's like
one person at my work made a great point. It's just like staying busy is a lot healthier when you're at work because
Absolutely.
let's just say you have a fight with your girlfriend before work and you go to work and you don't do anything. So all you fucking do is you just sit there and you're just mulling it over and over again in your head.
yeah.
And you come home, you just fucking like you lose it on her, and she's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" It's just like, "Oh, yeah, I've been thinking about this for 9 straight hours."
I've been having this argument in my head all day over and over.
Rather than like just doing a job,
Yeah.
which would just completely occupy my brain and time. I've just been thinking about this and thinking about this and thinking about this. So
Yeah. That's why like I used to be like, 'cause we get like 6 days off for like bereavement. I'm like 6 days. That's not enough. It's like what the fuck are you gonna do? It's gonna sit there and think about death for 10,
6
like,
days straight,
even more
Yeah.
than 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brazy. But good thing no one I know or anything I love will ever die 'cause we're immortal.
I will never die.
We'll never. I've come so close to death in like just random situations where I just don't think I can die.
Yes.
Like one time, what the fuck was it at work? The one time this like, when I worked like installing garage doors, this thing basically just like exploded beside my head, and a thing shot past my head and hit the ceiling above my head, and like, it was like
One of the springs.
that was like a lug. It was like a 3-inch lug nut, and it went all the way 3 inches into the ceiling, and like into sheetrock. I'm like,
So-
yeah, that would have absolutely killed me.
That would have went into my head. That
That
would have
would've-
hurt me immensely, at
Mm.
least.
That would at least fucked me up. But
That's crazy.
that was weird.
Whoa.
Hey, did you see that?
We'll do that again.
Haha. And just keep going.
Oh!
That was crazy. Did you watch last night's game? Toronto-
Last night,
Who the fuck did they play? The Magic?
I watched Montreal. Sorry.
Watched hockey instead. That's okay. 'Cause it was Paul Watson Jr.'s welcome to the NBA game.
I watched all the highlights of this. The guy had, what was it, 4 3-pointers like in a row?
Yeah, I think he went what, 10 for 7 or 14 for 17 or something. There's
Yeah,
a ton of stats from last night that I've
Extremely efficient
I've,
shooting from the guy.
conflated in my head. Well, 'cause in a very sweet and touching interview post game, they talk about Paul and they're like, "Oh, so like Utah had a really good game, like Watanabe." It's like Utah had a really great game. Like, can you speak on that a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
He talks about that, and then it cuts. He like compliments, and he's like, "Oh, like Utah, he's a great guy. He's like the first one in the gym, last one to leave, and you know, like when it comes to demeanor, like I thought I was a quiet guy, but then like you meet Utah, and he's like even more. He's always just taking everything in, really smart, like good basketball IQ." And then it cuts to Watanabe, and he's like, "Yeah, I was kind of mad at Paul 'cause this was supposed to be my good game, and he stole it. He had an even better game." So yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
He had 30 points total,
This is Paul Watson,
Watson.
Jr. Yeah,
4 rebounds, 1 assist, 10 for 13 field goals,
let's
and 2
go.
for 2 on the free throws line. 8 of 11 from 3 points.
Let's go.
So, like, what is that? 18 for 24?
No, they include like 3 points as part of field goals, so he only took 6 2-pointers.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, anyway.
'Cause that's the thing. Like I used to see stats where it's like, "Oh, Clay made 11 3-pointers." It's like, isn't that how many shots do people take?
Yeah, like a million shots. But when he was talking in that interview,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh yeah, he just talked about Utah." And when I heard it first, I'm like, "Why is he talking about Utah Jazz? Like, why is he talking up another team? That makes no sense."
Yeah.
Oh, Utah Watanabe.
Because you're a racist.
Whoops. Yes, because I'm a racist.
Yeah.
That's the reason. I'm racist.
It's funny. Dwayne Wade
Jerk.
bought some stake in
Yep.
the Utah. Why?
I thought it was a baseball team.
No. So you're conflating two stories. Alex or Aaron or no.
Alex Rodriguez,
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
He bought him and his like business partner bought the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then Dwayne Wade bought stake in the Utah Jazz. But it's like, why the Jazz?
I don't know.
He's played for the Heat forever. When do you think the Heat would somehow be like, yeah,
Come
sure.
over here.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, they're like, yeah, we don't give a fuck. We're a business.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
Guy with the big, huge bag with the big S on it comes up like, here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, the burglar from Pink Panther comes up.
Yeah.
C'est la vie. But yeah, like you say, there's pretty much jack shit going on in the league right now. There's like, everyone's just salivating for playoffs. No one really gives a fuck. About
Playoffs and just like healthy players. Like
That's the thing. It's like,
it's a drag to see all these people having to stay out. For
well, 'cause
COVID.
the Lakers are what, the 5 seed out west now? 'Cause like LeBron and AD have been out for such like an extended period.
That and like the fucking like the Vancouver Canucks in the
Yeah.
NHL. It's just like when the player has to come out and go, like JT Miller has to come out and go, yeah, I don't think we should be going back yet. Like
Yeah.
postpone these games because we're not ready. We're not mentally ready. Like physically, we're barely ready. Like we can obviously work, but we're fucking just decimated by the
Yeah.
sickness. And I don't think we're still like we still could be like endangering other people still.
Mhm.
This is crazy.
Yeah. You know, I've been pretty soft on it, but let's ease it up with the hockey talk, all right, smart guy? Last few episodes you've
Sneaking
been
it in.
sneaking it in, and I'm like, you know what? I'll be nice to
I'm gonna let it go.
I'll be nice to my mentally inferior co-host brother.
Not much going on in the NBA. Not much to talk about. So we'll talk about something else then.
Yeah, we both watched
Jerk.
both watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, and we haven't even hardly mentioned it.
Haven't hardly mentioned it. The only thing I told you already that was super weird to me
Yeah.
is every time Wonder Woman would be in an action
Sequence.
sequence, They play that weird like what you wanna do song.
They played Desert Rose by Sting.
Yeah, like what is this sound?
Yeah, this weird like chanting.
It's like they played it every time she did anything. I'm like, this is not necessary.
Just in case you forgot, this is Wonder Woman, the Amazon character.
She's an Amazon. She's from the Amazon or Amazonian or whatever the fuck.
She's the girl of the team.
You're stronger than your sisters.
Okay. Yeah.
Great movie.
It was fine, but my thing, this new thing in superhero movies specifically, is that just everyone's voice, like if they're an evil character, they're just like almost like inaudible. They put it No, they put it through like some weird fucking filter where it's like
super deep.
Well, it's like 4 voices at once, super deep.
Yeah.
And it's like he can just like you're already ruining like the suspended like disbelief by having him speak English. So you may as well just have him have a guy voice.
That would be way more interesting if they just made up a language and then dubbed underneath it.
That'd be annoying. I wouldn't like that at all.
You wouldn't like that. Well,
that's like box office smash hit Parasite. We watched the first time I attempted to watch about 8 seconds of it. My girlfriend's like, "Is this subtitles the whole time?" And then I'm like, "Oh, I guess I'll just watch this by myself some other day." And
it was good?
Yeah, Parasite's great.
Hmm.
I don't think people sucked it off a lot, but it was good.
Okay.
People are like, "This is the best." It's like it's okay. It's a good movie.
Calm down. Just calm down.
How we calm down? Hey, it's no Legend starring Tom Hardy as those 2 twins. My favorite movie. I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you talk about inaudible speech from a character. That was one of the hardest to understand movies I've ever watched in my life.
Legend with Tom Hardy?
I have no what are you saying?
Yeah, his one, because he does the one guy like straight British, and then he does the other guy kind of Cockney.
It's like, oh my god, nope.
Fuck you, Tom.
Pass.
Yeah. What's the best movie?
Oh, the best movie, yeah, of course. Best movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, of course.
Do you want my review of? I don't know if it's a Netflix original. The movie Run on Netflix.
You said you didn't like it.
The movie Run on Netflix. Run 2020 review. Exactly what you think is gonna happen happens. The end.
What's it about?
Sarah Paulson is frantic. She's like, woo! She does like that fucking stupid like handshaking, yelling bullshit she does in American Horror Story. It's about what the synopsis is basically like. Oh, a paralyzed teenager it has secrets revealed about the world to her or some bullshit. So, spoiler alert, oh, it's obviously the mother's, like, keeping her fucked up in some way. So she doesn't have to... Yeah, she's giving... It turns out the whole time she's giving her, like, medicine for dogs that, like, deadens her legs.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But, like, to me, I'm like, this is stupid. If I took one fucking film course in college and I can guess what's gonna happen, it's not a good movie.
No,
An entity.
Trey Parker or Matt Stone.
Yeah.
The one that's the leader of the two. I can't remember which one it
Matt
was.
Stone.
He talks about like when you're writing a story, if you're writing a story and you're like write the parts down, and then you write a part down and then in between and then this happens, then that's like a weak story.
Yeah.
What it should be is this happened and then therefore this happened.
Like it's products of an event, not just
it's not like this happened and then this and then that and then that. Isn't that crazy?
I think the Justice League is kind of guilty of that because it's just things happening over and over and over again, and then like the ending is kind of just like.
And you're having to put it. You basically just kind of put it together yourself, or.
Not even. It's just like, oh fuck, we need to get Aquaman. Okay, Aquaman's on board, even though he said no. Oh fuck, what about Cyborg? Okay, he's
happens all the time in the fucking superhero movies. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that's why we must abandon superhero movies as like.
Oh my god, something to do with water and it's dangerous, and if no one stops it, we're screwed.
If only there was someone.
I'm here. I saved the day.
Oh god, if only the guy who said no would help us.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is to help us.
Okay. Oh, my dad died.
I
My
would
dad
like,
made me this abomination. I can't help you.
I would like,
I'm here to help now.
I would like if at one point it's like, oh god, and then they just all die.
And then the guy who said no, just cut to him. He's just like chilling.
He's jacking off.
This
He's
is
having-
nice.
He's
Not
having
doing
sex
anything.
with mermaid Amber Heard. Respect. People really don't like her on Twitter.
Yeah, it's 'cause of the whole whatever thing. Her and
Didn't she cut Johnny Depp's finger off or
Johnny
something?
Depp, yeah. I don't know, man.
Which is such Johnny Depp is such a funny guy to be like a defender of. It's like he kind of sucks.
Kind of a bizarre person. Oh, you did bad stuff, and then it turns out she did worse stuff. And it's like,
Well, not even that. It's just his movies are fucking boring. The only movie I really
movies
like.
are good. Okay,
What one? Pirates of the Caribbean.
those are great movies. Yeah,
They suck. They're baby movies. They're Disney movies.
they're good.
They're movies for a baby.
I like baby movies. I like baby stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have to take anything Matt says with a grain of salt because he likes
I like things for children.
children stuff. He's like, have you seen Onward yet? Yeah, I'm not gonna watch Onward.
It's very good.
Onward is for 2 and 3-year-olds. I'm watching The Sopranos.
You know what?
I'm watching A Serious Man and Barton Fink and going on a Coen Brothers run. Pretty good movies.
Nice.
Didn't like Oh Brother Where Art Thou though. I don't really like George Clooney.
Yeah, I can get behind not liking him.
He's kind of just. I like the
He's
Eric,
pretty boring.
I like Eric Andre show George Clooney more. Just drinks a bottle of wine. Yeah. Yeah, there's fuck all going on in the NBA. This shit sucks, dude.
I think it's good.
Sorry, kind of killed the momentum there. Fuck. You're gonna.
Just keep saying repeatedly how there's nothing going on. Yeah, that's good.
Anthony Davis is. I think he got reevaluated last week, so he'll be back in a few days or so. Fucking who else is back? Harden's still out, I think. Yeah, I'm excited to make a TikTok account.
Is it gonna be about sports?
No. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, honestly, you guys can have this idea because you won't be able to. You don't have the guts to do it how perfectly I'll do it. So, the TikTok handle. Are you on TikTok right now?
No.
What are you doing?
Why would I be on TikTok? You need the
You're,
volume.
yeah, it's a good way to speak into the mic, genius.
shit,
A
sorry.
broadcasting professional.
Whoops.
White holding his phone and wiping his nose on his shirt instead of
Putting the phone down.
doing the funniest thing you do is you're like, oh, we're not even getting paid to do this. It's like artists shouldn't be paid. You should just be creating because you have a passion. And then Patreon is the only this is communist or socialist hour where the people you're just creating and then like their fans get behind them and pay them. That's the only just means of creating art now. Every artist should just be an insane person who has 7 roommates and they all make $120 a month and put that together for rent and create beautiful art not tainted by monetization.
True.
You're a capitalist hero.
I agree
and for
that
I hate you.
if your drive to do things is I want to be famous or I want to make a ton of money,
Yeah.
then you're gonna be dog shit at it.
Oh, just like who's the better podcast host? Me.
The
I'm
person with less money.
I'm not motivated by money. Less money. Hey, how about you turn all that money into some bitches then?
Cantor. I see this thing here. Cantor DeRozan, buddy, like fucking hit him right in the face, and Cantor just looked right at him like, I'm gonna murder you.
Penis Cantor. Got
Like,
him.
oh yeah, he's so much bigger than him too. He could just end his life. So much bigger than DeRozan. DeRozan's like, what? He's like, just slap me in the face, essentially. You fuck.
DeRozan could fuck Cantor up. Are you kidding me? DeRozan grew up in Compton. He's from the fucking like the projects, dude. He doesn't give a like.
Well, okay, you don't. That
Oh, but
that is
I'm a
factor.
foot taller than you. I will tear your fucking face off, dude. You understand how?
Yeah, but I'm a bear and you're a little dog.
Yeah. I listen to the Fighter and the Kid podcast. I'm Matt. I support CIA plant Brian Cowan, who's a pedophile. I support him.
He's back. He's not
He's back, and hey, he still has a CIA dad and
not on the fighter and the kid,
a
but
bunch of dark money. Yeah, he has
different place.
he's on Little St. James Island in the recording booth.
You had a small demotion there.
You got a small. Hey, I guess instead of making $120,000 a year, I'll make $100,000 a year and still fuck children. I guess I'll take this demotion.
Still do the second part? Okay, good.
I can still do the thing I got disbarred for. Yeah, there'll be some idiot who still quotes my podcast on his podcast. No, but it doesn't matter. I have been in scraps in a past life when I was a party goer. There's been times where I'm like, yeah, this guy is 6'4", and they just get their ass beat because they're too big. They don't know how to move their body right.
Well,
There's that video of Kristaps Porzingis. He's 7'3", just gets his ass whooped. He's too tall.
There's certain people that I would love to see fight.
Why?
Just because of their size. I would like to see what could happen. But like you said, they don't have it in them. Like,
I would love to see this guy fight.
well, I just want to see the damage he could do because he's so big.
Why? Why do you not focus your mind on peace like I do?
I don't know. I just want to see someone get hit.
I would love to see that guy grow orchids. That's what I think.
Yeah, but like you just said, though, it wouldn't be good because the guy doesn't fight. He's too nice.
Well,
Nicest guy ever.
Cantor's a scrappy guy, but I think DeRozan could fuck his shit up still.
Just the person in my personal life, he's just super nice.
Yeah.
They're like you said, they're mostly teddy bear, super lovable,
for
peaceful guys.
For the most part, those are just normal guys who play basketball and are competitive. There's not really a ton of guys who are like actually antagonizing one another.
Yeah, fuck. Like you can't even do it really.
It's like I don't give a.
It's not even allowed.
It's not even that. It's like we're all fucking millionaires, dude. Who cares?
Another good point you made before is like there's not too many sports where right after you lose the game you go up and you dap up the guy who just beat you.
Yeah.
Go, yeah, good game, man.
Good stuff.
Respect to
Yeah, because hockey players are all like, for the most part, just rich guys, and they're like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. We're all millionaires. We all have like the next 4 generations of our families are set because we get to play a fucking game for a living. Shut up.
It's just like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't think you will.
Well,
I don't think you're gonna fuck me up.
Well, Rick Ross famously said, "It's like, oh, hockey, that's the sport for them crazy ass white boys."
Yeah, some of them. That's the other thing I like to see too. People are like people kind of you do that attitude of like, yeah, I'm gonna get fucking, I'll take you down, and the person just like smiles and laughs like, you're not gonna, you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's
keep walking.
That's really cool. I
love
when people take the high road and, despite being told not to jostle their mic, continue to just fuck with it the entire podcast.
I have mic. I don't know. I have problems.
For the 50th episode, anyone listening that wants to take Matt's spot as co-host, we're gonna do 50 with Matt on and then 50 with Matt off, and see which 50.
See how that goes.
See which 50 are better.
Well, the second 50 are gonna be better. You're better. You're better.
Well, hang on. Let's check the analytics.
Not fair.
Whoa, the only episode Matt is not on is by far our most popular.
That's not my fault. That is not my fault.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
JP. Actually, happy birthday to Caleb. It was his birthday the other day.
Crazy.
I know he's absolutely not listening, but he's our OG, the guy that,
you know what? The 2 guests we've had both enjoyed themselves. So
yeah, there's
that.
I'm sure there will be some point where we have a guest who just fucking has the worst time ever, but
that would be fucking hilarious.
That's my thing.
That'd
is
be
like
so funny.
As far as our like, even though like we're very slowly growing, as far as it goes, like we haven't really had a bad, you know what I mean? Like nothing, like technical difficulties wise, nothing really bad has happened.
Yeah, you can't go lower than the bottom.
So well, it's not like we haven't.
Good.
There's never been well, I guess sometimes like there will be like 30 seconds of audio that are just gone.
We have audio drops sometimes.
But aside from that, like,
laptop is a little slow.
There's some people who are like, oh, we lost an episode. I'm like, dude, I'd be fucking devastated. I'd be so pissed if that happened.
Like you did the whole thing and
if
then nothing.
We recorded this and then we go to like export it. Corrupt. Not able to, like, something goes wrong.
No.
Like, fuck. That sucks dick. Fuck this.
That was a lot of time.
That was a lot of time. I'm not even having fun.
This is horse shit.
Yeah. But look out for my future TikTok account.
Go for
Right.
your burps.
I will be.
Essentially.
We had a big lunch, a big okay lunch. That was literally just. It was literally fine, that lunch.
It's like, why wouldn't you just order a pizza?
Why don't we just go to
something?
fucking Popeyes or something?
You have a Pizza Hut in town.
You know what? The other day, I was thinking 'cause my girlfriend and I were talking about like in the future, like, oh, would you want to live in the city in the future? I'm like, oh, absolutely not. Like in the next 5 years, I'll hopefully leave the city to somewhere near the city, but in the country
yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, I gotcha. Like
But,
and there's always that. There's always these like little towns or whatever
Villages.
that are like 15 minutes from the city.
Yeah. So that's my ideal. But so we were talking. I don't even remember what my point was. What were we saying?
Yeah.
Move into a city. Oh, 'cause we were talking about. I'm like, 'cause they're like, oh, where would you want to move? And we're thinking of all these places that are kind of near Kitchener, but not in Kitchener. And I'm like, honestly, as long as I'm within like 20-25 minutes of a Popeyes, I don't really give a shit. Dude, Popeyes is so fucking good.
That's pretty good.
We went there 2 weeks ago or last week. Can't remember. And I'm like, I'm home right now. This is incredible.
This is the best fast food.
Yeah. It's always the best. So check out Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen if you haven't in the past. Yeah. Check them out. Check out my future TikTok account. We're going to try and have guests. I've been
Don't check out the Instagram.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about that. I just said that earlier. We'll post a picture on the Instagram to commemorate 50 episodes, but yeah, check out the Twitter and Instagram at sports_pod100, Sports Distraction on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, if you're nasty. And
Just Google it.
just put it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Actually, when we first started the SoundCloud, there's a thing called The Sports Distraction, and it has one episode uploaded. But it's like episode 27. I'm like, oh no. But it's the only upload they have, which is weird. And I think it's from like 2017. And it's just a bunch of guys. They started and they're like, hi, welcome to the Sports Distraction. I'm Matt. He's Mason. And I'm like, wait, what the? And then they just start saying the N-word. And
I
no,
fell
wait,
through a wormhole
No.
and like,
people are going to think this is us. No. It's not us.
it's not me, man.
But, yeah. Yeah, check all that out. Yeah, like I say, hopefully have some guests in the future. I'm working on that. Check out, yeah, that's everything.
Nice.
Hopefully, something fucking happens between now and
Something interesting, you know?
something interesting. Something interesting that isn't sad. Like the LaMarcus Aldridge thing is just, it's interesting, but it's sad.
Yeah, it grabs
like,
your attention. You're just
I
like,
don't
oh, that sucks.
This is extremely upsetting. What the fuck? Just has to retire suddenly. But prayers up to our friend LaMarcus, to Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, who's going to be out, and fuck LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Take your time coming back, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, as soon as they come back, it's like, oh, look at that. We're perfectly rested for the playoffs.
Oh,
that
look
worked.
at that. And in a 4-game sweep, the
Yeah, like,
the Lakers advance to the second round. The dream is that the Lakers still get the... What would they have to do? Would they have to be the bottom seed to play the Clippers in the second round? I don't know how the seeding would work.
I don't know, man. You just want them to play the Clippers in the second
I want
round.
Well, 'cause if they fall far enough, they'll play the Clippers in the first round, and that just sucks.
You don't want one of those teams gone in the first round. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
You want them going in the second round.
yeah, well, the second round of all sports, the round where the two best teams play each
Yeah, of
other
course, yeah. That's
every time.
It's always the case. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, folks. Damn, we went long on this boy.
Yeah, we got to get going.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. The bylaws on us.
Oh, that's the cops right now knocking
Hi.
the door.
Hi, is he in your bubble? Excuse me, sir. Is he in your bubble?
Are you in my bubble?
I got a bubble you can interact with right here, my friend. I take out my bubble-sized penis.
It's my balls.
It's my balls. They're completely clear and they look like squeaky clean, like a bubble does.
I'm just kidding. You want to make out?
I'm just kidding. Just fucking unloading a pistol into you.
You got me.
This is all happening in my mind because I've been
Ah.
shot and killed by 12 bullets tearing my shit up. Thank you so much for listening, folks. Episode 50, baby. Here's to 50 more. Am I right, folks?
This is 50.
This is 50. Last episode was, in fact, not 50.
It's 49.
It's 49. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.